Hey horse lovers, welcome back to Free Spirit Equestrian. So today is going to be a super fun day. I set up an obstacle course for Esmeralda and ARIEL. So right now I have ARIEL here. She's going to go first and we're going to test their skills and see how much fun we can have. ARIEL, you ready for the obstacle course? It's going to be so fun. I figured this is something I can do with the foals to keep them mentally stimulated while also training and working with them and teaching them new skills. Are you excited? You just got sand on your nose. ARIEL has been doing so well. I don't know if you saw the video where she jumped the cross rail, but it was the cutest thing I've ever seen, and I can't believe I got it on camera. She is definitely becoming a little bit more expressive and exuberant. So yeah, I know, you're like, what are we doing? It's actually nice enough that we could set this up outside. So first, let me go around and show you the obstacles. Kyle's gonna brush her a little bit. I actually groomed her a little bit beforehand. It has been disgustingly muddy here once again, so that has been really fun, but I used some dry shampoo. I'm gonna do a little bit of grooming again just to kind of get that hard clay off her. But yeah, super fun. And I don't know if they'll do every one of them, but we'll see. So we have the flower box, just a little thing to step over. And then we have the poles, just to walk over the ground poles. Both of these exercises are good for the fillies to understand where they're placing their feet and that they have to step over something. We have the backup chute, so I'm gonna walk them to the end of it and then back them through. We have our mini bridge. So I have a real bridge, but I wanted to start with just this piece of plywood and it's strong enough it like won't break or anything. I don't know if they'll walk over it, but we'll see. And then we have our cones. We're just gonna weave in and out of those. So as you might have noticed, I took ARIEL out separate away from Belle and Esmeralda because she is a weanling and it's important to build a little bit of independence. I'm gonna try to take Ezzy out by herself and see how that goes. But yeah, all right, let's get started. Yeah, can you believe I already spent like 30 minutes getting the dirt off her?
She's furry.
She's so furry, that's the problem. She has like the softest hair, so it like clings to her. Ooh. Yes, you're so dirty. You like being dirty. All right, ARIEL, let's do a bit more grooming on you and then we'll start. I know, this brush is a little harder because of all the dirt you have on you. So floppy. Get this sand off here. Sorry, I'm sorry, I know. Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. You love that. All right, I think that's as good as we're gonna get because we know she's just gonna lay down and roll later. But we got you. Okay, let's start our full obstacle course with Miss ARIEL. Okay, so we're gonna start with the cones. ARIEL is walking really slow, but she's being a good girl and she's listening, so that's great. So this is good for just weaving in and out and making sure that they understand basic haltering and leading and, you know, following me where I'm going. And then I'm gonna ask her to halt right here, and she stopped perfectly square. That was really good. Now we're heading over to the touch station. I added this in. It's just basically stacks of cones, and I'm gonna walk ARIEL over and ask her to touch it. And she's gonna put her muzzle where I ask her to touch. So she did a really good job. So I'm using a lot of positive reinforcement and praising her. And just to give a little context, ARIEL is 7 months old and I got her a couple months ago and she was completely unhandled, which means she was never touched. She's never had a halter on, groomed, legs picked up, anything like that. So honestly, she's come so far in that short period of time. Now we're going to walk over the poles. So she stepped right over them. This is great for proprioception and getting the horse to think about how to move their legs independently. It's pretty windy outside, so that's why I have to do voiceover for a lot of the video, but it's still fun for you to see. So now we're going to go to the flower box. So this could be a little intimidating because, you know, it has flowers on it. It looks a little weird. It's a bigger step, but ARIEL did a great job. Honestly, she's such a willing foal. It's unbelievable how much trust she's putting in me for being, you know, here just for such a short period of time in the long run and for being unhandled. Now we're going to go up into the chute and then I'm going to back her up and explain how I'm backing her up. So I'm not just going to pull on her halter. So we're going to halt right here. Okay, Okay, so now I'm gonna back her up.
Now what I'm doing is putting very slight pressure on her shoulder and a very, very, very light pressure on her nose to get her to understand to back up when she feels a little bit of pressure on her face. But I'm putting it on her shoulder right now because she's so little and their necks are fragile.
That's so smart. Good job. Good job. A lot of people say, oh, Ariel looks so depressed in the video. She looks sad. But the thing is, Ariel is an introvert. She's opposite of Esmeralda, and this is just her personality. But her ears are up, she's listening, she's aware, she's not shut down anymore. He's so good. She's just very chill and smart.
Now I'm taking Ariel over to the quote-unquote bridge. So like I said, it's just some plywood, and this can be different for some horses because it's a totally different texture, but Ariel put her foot right on it immediately. And then she put both feet on. She was a little bit hesitant to walk completely over it right away, but I just wanted to give her time, walk over to her, show her that it's okay, and then she walked right over it. Again, just such a bright little filly.
Also, for those of you who aren't aware, so Ariel is a Bay Roan in color, and her breed is a Brabant quarter horse cross. So she's a draft cross mare. I think she's going to be really special. She already is. All right, did we torture you enough? Now, I'm not going to overdo it with her because, again, she's 7 months old. She's a baby. So we're going to put her back in the paddock and go get Esmeralda. You want to keep it short and sweet with foals. And like I said, I had done some grooming with her beforehand, so I think she's good now. Are you good? Did you do good? Kiss? Nice baby I have. You're so good. What a good baby. All right, now we got Ezzy out, and as you can see, she's away from Belle. Belle doesn't care at all. She's right over there. And so far, Ezzy's being good. Are you being good? As long as she's getting attention. I'm spraying this dry shampoo on her to try to get some of the dirt off. The flipping mud. You gonna sponge clean you? You gonna sponge you? Ariel's chilling right here too. I want her to hang out with Ezzy just for a little bit, and then we're gonna put her back. While Ezzy does the obstacle course. Good girl. Be nice to her. You be a nice girl. You be a nice girl. Oh, goodness gracious. For 2 seconds, someone else gets pet. Don't nip her. Okay. You are a mess. Absolute disaster. Both of you. You're so cute. You're both so sweet. You're such good girls. You're such good girls. Oh, you're such a good baby.
I just adore spending time with my horses and my foals, just grooming them and hanging out and bonding with them. And look at Ariel. Like, look at how much more expressive she is, and totally on her own terms too.
Ariel.
They both have pretty good beards.
Yeah. Ezzy's is way bigger, but you're pretty good.
Where's your beard?
Right? What are you doing? mud. All right, horse lovers, that's as good as we're gonna get, okay? This is mucky Michigan winter, and yeah, I mean, I've like halfway given up, so. All right, let's do the obstacle course. You good girl, you did good, both of you, baby. Okay, so now we have Miss Esmeralda. So Ezzy is 5 months old. She is a Belgian Clydesdale saddlebred cross. So she is absolutely huge for her age. Now, I honestly think Ariel is probably gonna do better at the obstacle course than Ezzy. Ezzy has a little bit more of a stubborn streak, which I think is a good thing. There's nothing wrong with it, but I think she's gonna have a little more of like reluctance to go over things. All right, okay, I know, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, let's start with the cones. Come on. Good girl. Come on, Ezzy. Good girl. Good job. Good girl. Good girl. Good job. Good girl.
I know that Esmeralda is going to be more stubborn about going over the flower boxes. That's just the way she is. But this is really great for confidence building and just teaching the horses new skills. And I'm just being very patient about it. I mean, this is going to come in handy when eventually we do go on trail rides and all different types of things. So she went around to the other side of it. I'm just petting her, letting her know it's okay. I walked over it a few times to show her, and then she kind of jumped. She is so cute. Ezzy did a great job going over the poles. So now we're going to walk over to the chute and then we're going to halt and back up. So let's see how she does with this. She did pretty well with that. Again, she's a little bit younger than Ariel and just has a totally different personality and approach to things, but she's a good girl.
Good girl. Very smart. Very smart. So for her, this is her first time kind of coming away from Belle. And she's not like calling out to Belle. Belle isn't calling out to her. So that's why it's a little bit more stressful. But again, this is better than just doing, for me, like the cold turkey wean. And right after this, we're going to put her right back out with Belle. So I think this is a really good exercise. Plus, you never know what could happen. Like I could have to separate her from Belle for like a medical reason or an emergency. So you just don't know. Use good girl. This is hard. But honestly, she's doing really well, all things considered. Okay, I doubt she'll do the plywood, but we're going to try. I'm not going to push it.
Let's see if Esmeralda will do the little bridge here and walk over the plywood. So first I'm just letting her smell it. That's a really good sign. She's thinking about it. She can tell that it's different footing, and she put a hoof on it. So she heard the noise and she can feel that it's a different, again, type of footing, and she's being really good. So again, I knew this would be more challenging for her, and now she's pawing on it and playing, but also a very good sign. And I think as she continues to build confidence and understanding, that she'll be even better.
Good. Okay, that's all we're gonna ask her to do. She put her feet on it. That was really good. Again, this is like a big deal for her because of course I've been working with her, but now she's totally separate from Belle and the other horses and just a very short session. So we're gonna put her right back out because that was a lot. That was a lot of mental work for her. Good job, Ezzy. I know, you did good. You did good. Let's go. Let's go back. You did so good. Good girl. Nice job, Ezzy. Go get your mama. She's like, Mom, I just had to do so much. I can't believe it.
All right, guys, fresh in Barn Chore Balm. Check it out. This is our latest product.
I am so excited. Right now I'm wearing this chapstick with my Galloping and Glitter lip gloss on top. I am so excited about this. The lip balm is vanilla flavored and I love it because if I just want to put chapstick on, which I need when I'm working out here, especially during the cold winter, it's just perfect. I just grab it and go. I honestly wear this every day and I put it on before bed too. Isn't this cute? So you can check that out, link in the description at the Spirited Horse Boutique. Well, horse lovers, I really hope you enjoyed our full obstacle course video. It was definitely really good for them, very enriching, and it's just a great part of their training. So make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything Free Spirit Equestrian, and I'll see you next time. Bye! You look so shiny. Look how pretty you are. Gonna hang out with my piggy. He's hanging out with my piggy. You good girl. Little piggy butt. You're such a good girl, Penelope.